Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a Death Battle reaction. We got the Halloween episode, even though it's November. Don't ask me how that works.
Yay!
And speaking of, yes, I'm going to be using that same Halloween layout for the Halloween stream because the crew has confirmed it's a Halloween episode, so it's fitting. But also fitting is Fireball. What is this year's Halloween episode?
Scooby-Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Alrighty. And the shows give themselves away. So, how do we know both Scooby and Courage? So, I think we'll start with Fireball, because Fireball was not on for Gojo versus Makima, but when I told him this match was happening, he got so hyped.
Oh yeah, I love Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo has been around for almost 55 years. It's still going. It is a phenomenon unlike any other piece. Any other series that I can think of that has lasted longer is the Big Mouse himself. But basically, who hasn't heard of Scooby-Doo?
Right? Scooby-Doo's just been around for so long, and he's done a lot. So many crossovers, so many movies, so many TV shows, and then there's Velma. Completely disregard Velma from your memories.
Let's not mention that anymore, okay?
What we can mention is how we know Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I've seen a few episodes of the show. I never really got into it.
Courage has been around for 20 years, actually. His most recent stuff was actually in 2018 with guess who? Scooby-Doo! They had a crossover movie, and by the way, I'm only going to mention this briefly, but huge thank you to Saber Comics for having a movie night where we watched the Scooby-Doo and Courage crossover over on the Brobustcast side of things. We had a lot of fun, and he also invited me for his sneak peek reaction. So, huge shout out to Saber King, Saber Comics, for that, because he's also very excited for this episode. But Courage is just a fun cartoon with insane stuff always happening with this dog.
Yep.
And here comes the interesting question. Who wins this dog battle? Who are we going with?
I'm going for Scooby-Doo because it's been around for so long.
Ah.
And a lot longer than Courage.
I am going with Courage. I think just the amount of insane stuff Courage has that isn't crossover related might be enough. And I think Scooby, more times than not, needs Scooby snacks over comes fear, whereas I think Courage can do it without any sort of side thing to enhance himself. So I'm gonna go. I'm going for Courage. Fireball's going for Scooby-Doo. This debate has been split, consistently split.
Oh boy.
Are we ready to watch the episode?
Yep.
All right, a 3, a 2, a 1. Halloween play.
Scooby-Doo, the miraculous mutt from Mystery Incorporated. Courage, the cowardly dog straight out of nowhere.
Ha!
Manus familiaris, man's best friend, the dog.
Hello, Snoopy.
No animal companion has stood by humanity's side as long or as loyally. Even, and maybe especially, these two yellow-bellied, lily-livered scaredy cats.
Oh my god.
Or dogs. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick. And it's our job to analyze their
Weapons, armors, and skills to find out who would win a dog battle. I'm calling it dog battle this episode. Fuck it.
Throughout the ages, countless
Up first,
philosophers have posited the same
Scooby-Doo.
question time and time again. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? Pretty much everywhere, from cartoons to comics, from video games to board games, from live theater to the most incredible major
Scooby-Doo is everywhere.
Oh god, that movie.
Since Hamlet. But his monumental presence in popular culture belies his humble origins. Born to Momsy and Dada-Doo in
He had actual parents.
what it used to be ever since they moved all those manufacturing.
What the fuck?
The young
Same birthday as Bigfoot, by the way, and is friends with Courage the Cowardly Dog.
His son, Norville, better known by his friends as Shaggy. Those friends being Velma Dinkley, Daphne Blake, Fred Jones, and sometimes With their power combined, they are Mystery
Come on.
Incorporated, a cadre of snot hard-nosed teenagers
Fine,
traveling the
Scrappy.
Dixon era
You don't mind
United
Scrappy?
States in a
Fair.
cushion-up Volkswagen, foiling seemingly paranormal crimes and unmasking
The thing
corrupt
I'm curious
authority
about is like, what exactly are they giving Scooby? You know?
Gotten away with it too, if it weren't for those meddling kids
Yeah.
and their dog.
Scooby is indispensable in Mystery Inc. investigations. Great Danes were bred by 17th century German nobility to hunt bears,
Hooray, we're getting dog facts.
which means he's a master tracker. Scooby's super sniffer
Oh.
nose can root out the bad guys no
Oh,
matter how well hidden.
This is a pup named Scooby-Doo. That was my first show.
Or chamber dogs, because they stay in their prince's
Ah.
chambers and protect them from assassins.
Bark, bark.
Such brave, fearless doggos.
Too bad for Shaggy and the gang, the apple didn't just fall far from the tree. It defied the laws of Newtonian physics and rocketed
Just
into
like that
light
scene.
because Scooby is an absolute coward.
He's terrified of his own shadow
Yep.
and constantly anxious about everything imaginable. And his only motivation is his delicious Scooby.
Is that the Hex
Which
Girls?
makes it so baffling that he's actually kind
Yeah.
of a badass.
Oh.
Scooby's a master of the dupe, a classic technique.
Sometimes called the power of
Ah.
positive assertion. Scooby flexes
The
his
what?
mastery of disguise to fool would-be attackers, like seducing zombies as a belly dancer, or tricking a jester into entering an existential
The
crisis.
fuck is going on?
So thoroughly convinced
Then
to
again,
rethink
cartoons are
his
wild.
life. He went all the way
Yet I
home
can't stop
and
smiling.
climbed to bed before realizing he'd been fooled.
Obviously, these disguises shouldn't work at all.
Boomstick?
Scooby's just
Where'd you
so
go?
Supernaturally talented, they just do. See, this is a perfect example. No one in their
Grandma
right mind-
Boomstick?
Oh, anyone but
That's
Boomstick in
mom,
an
okay.
awful wig and makeup.
That's my mom.
Ouch.
I'm so sorry. If those disguises sound
I thought we were gonna get
Yeah.
Barbara back voicing.
That's because they are. You might have thought of the Scooby-Doo series as being pretty grounded with all its men in masks, but then one day, the mask did not come off.
That's right. It's terror.
It's Zombie Island.
Zombie Island.
Monsters started being real. And
This movie
Scooby
kinda
became
scared me
just
as a kid.
bonkers to match.
I can understand,
Remember
like,
those Scooby
slight
snacks?
horrors as
They
a
started
kid.
to give him a physical boost in strength.
He has a chest of demons, the sword of fate, and a tome of doom. Excuse me.
Upgraded those snacks with nanite technology, giving them a variety.
Yeah,
of
it was
different
probably,
effects. Everything from
one of the movies.
invisibility, robotic armor,
And
force field, super
I didn't realize
intelligence,
Scooby snacks were that wild.
Yeah, nano machines, dog.
Oh,
He can stretch and squash his body any way he likes, even duplicating himself or regenerating from damage.
like being
Oh.
chopped into pieces, crumbling into dust, or just blowing up.
His soul was literally scared out of his body, and both his body and soul kept going at the same time.
Gotta love cartoons,
He can
man.
appear in multiple places at once, ignore
Hello.
the laws of
Yep.
gravity, rewind time with his time scepter or super speed, draw things into existence,
What?
and mess with the plot of his own show.
Things
Re-end.
got
Okay,
too
this must be
spooky
too more
for him.
stuff.
He'll just cut to commercial break.
He's also
Mhm.
got weapons like the Super Spooker 3000, a
The
gun
what?
that instills fear into the hearts of man.
I've
And
never
not
heard of
like an
this.
actual gun, it literally shoots fear.
Or the Chest of Demons.
Oh, that
an ark
thing.
containing 13 monstrous ghosts.
Ghost!
Should you be trapped
Oh,
within
boy.
its grasp, your body and soul will be imprisoned in everlasting torment in this heretofore undiscovered 10th circle of hell.
Neat! Scooby-Doo has done
Why do you have that, Scooby?
electromagnetic waves, survived being at the epicenter of an explosion
I've never
that
heard of
blew
that
up
one.
time, and successfully performed the Zabrinsky Triangle with Shaggy
Oh,
and Maddie Z.
I've heard about
The
this
Zabrinsky
thing.
Triangle is a dance so unbelievably dangerous that even imperfect
haven't.
executions have caused widespread
I got shown this by
Performed
Saber.
perfectly. It was so beautiful, it literally lit up the entire universe and blew up the enormous snow globe containing it. It makes sense if you watch the show.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Taking this literally, we can measure the volume
They're
of the broken
giving
glass
him
the
this.
size of our
Okay.
entire cosmos within it. In order to shatter what is essentially
Really?
an enormous glass
I
superstructure,
wasn't sure they would
each
give
dance
this to
would
him
have
because
to
it takes
generate
3
enough
people.
energy to destroy our universe 11 quintillion times over.
That's right. Maddie Ziegler is a universe buster.
With
What the
Scooby-Doo
fuck,
as
Maddie?
the non-omnipotent mascot, Mystery Incorporated has
When Maddie
saved the
Ziegler
world
death
from
battle.
alien invasions.
Who would you put her up
Power
against?
of a Yellow Lantern ring, and was even made a member
I don't
of the
know.
Mystery Analyst.
Oh, they gave him a
like
Yellow
Batman
Lantern ring?
himself.
Yes, Batman, the world's greatest detective,
Oh.
recognizes Scooby's skills.
That's
Even
interesting.
facing down and defeating the evil entity, an eldritch dark god, and surviving its death, which rewrote all of reality. Yeah, You know, the talking dog that crossed over with the Harlem Globetrotters and Don.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck, Scooby?
So, where is Scooby-Doo? He's solving mysteries and saving the world with his found family.
Also, he's an alien.
Wait,
What? Huh?
Yeah,
We interrupt
55
this program
years.
to bring you
Plus 55
Courage,
years
the
and Scooby
Cowardly
has
Dog
done.
Show.
Yay, we're getting into Courage!
Cowardly Dog.
Abandoned as a pup, he was found by Muriel, who lives in the middle of nowhere with her husband, Eustace Bagg.
But
I love how they're reenacting the exact intro,
It's
too.
up to Courage to
That's
save
nice.
his new home.
Yeah.
Stupid Wiz, you made me look bad. Ooga booga booga.
Ah!
Sorry. What? Who wouldn't be excited for one of animation's mightiest mutts?
Courage is
Mud is an
adorable
understatement.
beagle with a heart of gold and an
Friends
undying
with
love for
Scooby-Doo
his
can
floating
lay
sky.
14-carat eggs. Not named Stinky Lulu. Thank goodness.
Anxiety, excellent senses of smell, and a set of lungs that'll knock your socks off. All of which fits
I don't
birds
get
to a
that one.
T, especially the howling.
Oh,
birds.
it's a gimmick that, if my name isn't blank blank blank,
USA
it's
is
that
a
old joke.
magnet for interdimensional weirdness, attracting some of
Ah.
the strangest freaks in the world.
Like
Hello.
master criminals, cats, and LaQuack, mattress demons, mummies, weremoles, mad scientists, gods and goddesses, aliens, robots, alien robots.
It's
chicken,
insane. Look at
and
everything.
a fawn, and of course, the United States government.
And
The
poor
most
Courage
scariest
is
thing.
Absolutely terrified of all of it. But
Ah,
his
yep.
devotion to Muriel means he'll always step up and fight the good fight.
Good thing he's kind of a genius. He's a brilliant engineer capable of whipping up the most devious of traps almost instantly. And he's got
Yeah.
an unending supply of tools at his disposal.
Everything from his trusty mallet to grappling hooks.
Oh, they're giving him a dark matter meteor?
Beagle-sized cannons, yo-yo,
Interesting.
a mind control helmet, vampire hunting
Oh,
gear,
okay.
and the God Bow.
An ancient
The
artifact
God
that is
Bone.
completely irresistible to any mortal dog, forcing them to lick it until they die.
Except for Courage.
It's
of
like your
course.
favorite
I guess
food.
If you have the willpower to stare down a gigantic purple foot mobster, you can resist even the most delicious of treats.
And he
Oh.
can pull all of this stuff out of his ass anytime he wants. He always has exactly what he needs.
All thanks
Don't
to
you
his
love the magic
computer,
satchels?
Computer. A sentient desktop which knows almost anything and everything, even if he has a bit of an attitude about it.
Which means he's always prepared, especially when he can shapeshift his body into literally anything he can think of.
Yay!
From objects to monsters to different animation mediums entirely. Courage usually uses this as a form of charades to communicate with others, but don't get it twisted. These aren't just visual animation gags. His body is actually shapeshifting.
Courage's
Yep.
body is a canvas upon which his imagination runs wild. He can stretch to crazy lengths, shrink to microscopic sizes, turn invisible, appear anywhere he wants, or duplicate himself.
He's
The
also
same as
effectively
Scooby.
immune to damage.
Yeah.
They're
He still
pretty
feels
much
it,
similar.
but apparently his
Yeah, these
sheer
dogs are
terror
nuts.
Overrides it.
Like the times he tore himself in half, or turned himself fully inside out. The dude somehow vaporized his entire body completely, without even ash remaining, and he just popped
Surprise,
out
I'm
of
back.
the tube.
Classic cartoon shenanigans,
Uh,
but technically anatomically correct. Until it isn't. Courage can
Yeah,
create objects
till
from his
it isn't.
imagination and often breaks the fourth wall, directly addressing the audience.
Now, you would think being an impossible to kill force of nature would
Oh,
boost
okay.
his confidence a bit, but
No,
isn't that what
he's still a
anxiety
he's still a
does to you?
coward.
It undermines your sense of self-worth and magnifies the problems around you.
Sure, but Courage is also fighting gods just as powerful as himself.
Mm-hmm.
Like this enormous alien which could spike meteors so hard it spun the Earth 1,000 years into the future. That's
Yep.
crazy.
Then Courage got shot out of a cannon that punched him through the moon.
Damn,
Only
okay.
to get slapped by that same alien and sent crashing back to the planet, and he was fine.
Courage is strong
Yay.
enough to physically patch up holes
I like
in
how
ozone
the things he
and
does for
hold
love.
stars in
That's a
his
nice little
hands,
detail.
And screams so loud he shattered the sun.
A scream like that would be like getting hit with over 100 septillion hydrogen bombs all at once. Which
It is
you
insane.
know, a lot.
And keep in mind, the sound waves of his scream would have had to travel through the near vacuum of space. Basically, a complete scientific impossibility.
Next time
Except for
there's
Courage.
beers in the fridge with LaCroix, I'm getting my boy Jack Spaniels to blow up the sun. You've been warned.
That's not all. One time he operated a Peloton controlling a UFO and pedaled it fast enough to fly past Saturn, enter hyperspace, and cross the Milky Way galaxy.
Though Courage's greatest challenge came from inside his
Okay.
very home, A monster who tortures
Yay.
his poor pooch every single day. A depraved, psychotic motherfucker. The true Prince of Darkness. The greatest villain in cartoon history. Eustace.
He even
They are
collected
really
all of
hyping
Courage's
up this.
greatest foes like a legion of doom, all to mercilessly beat Courage to a pulp in a game of dodgeball.
It gives all rednecks a bad name, Wiz. I want to end him. Low.
Okay, well, Courage's accumulated PTSD always held him back until he met a kindred spirit, another cowardly monster hunting hound.
Oh, look, it's the crossover.
Everything the crossover.
Together, they discover the source of Nowhere's weirdness. A dark
Interesting, they're
matter
counting the
that
crossover for...
controlled reality.
Oh, that's why they gave him the meteor, because it was in the crossover.
Doubt the dinosaurs. It's
And the reason Scooby's not getting it is because it's
Oh.
canon to Courage's world.
minds and turn Courage into a giant kaiju.
Taking the meteor
That
for
makes
himself,
sense.
Courage finally faced his fears, defeating this cicada queen goddess thing and saving his family once and for all. Yes, even Eustace. So let that be a lesson to any who would encroach upon the bag's humble farm. It has a protector.
He may be small and he may be scared, but standing up to our fears is what makes us brave in the first place. That's why his name
Is Courage, but he's also the cowardly dog.
Our set, we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a dog battle!
It's
God, when I say it like
Time
that
for a
sounds-
death.
And pause at 1410. Bloomstick's taking my dog battle joke. How dare.
There.
Alrighty, how we feeling after that mindfuck?
I'm still going for Scooby-Doo here.
I think I'm sticking with Courage, though. I think he has more than Scooby's arsenal. And he might be faster than Scooby.
Well, he is faster, but Scooby-Doo destroyed an entire galaxy.
He needed
And even
two
the-
other people to do that,
The
though.
globe. Yeah, but he still did it.
So that's not as powerful as something Courage has survived, I don't think. Intelligence-wise, I have to give that to Courage as well.
Yeah, I unfortunately had to get that to Courage as well, but well, they are pretty similar in powers as well.
Right. So, Toon Force is not necessarily in one's favor. You could argue maybe for Courage at some points, but they're also giving Scooby some crossover stuff, which could be something.
Yeah.
But I think overall, I think I'm sticking with Courage. I think the speed and the arsenal is just too much.
I'm sticking with Scooby-Doo. The Galaxy Destruction is just what I'm sticking with here.
All right, are we ready to get this dog battle underway?
Let's go.
All right, 3, 2, 1, play. Alrighty. I do love the mansion aesthetic.
Yeah, but this animation isn't really doing it for me yet.
Oh God! What is that?
Well, they didn't show this in the preview.
To be fair, they said that the preview wasn't the start of the fight. This one is. Oh, they're fighting because Courage accidentally knocked Scooby down. Scooby Angie! Thumb wrestling! Bang, bang! Ouch! Scooby wins thumb wrestling. Hammer time!
Cheated.
Chicken gun! Oh. Seems like they're having fun. Ooh! Ooh! The Wilhelm scream! Oh, the door chasing gag! Hello. Godzilla! What was that?
Oh, okay, what was that?
What? Computer!
How to defeat a great Dane with a speech impediment, eh?
Oh,
Twit.
you twit. Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh! He's alive! The meteor? Oh, it's the God Bone.
Dogs love their bones. don't
Wait.
they?
Oh!
Oh.
Scooby snacks. Uh-oh.
Whoa. Okay.
My name isn't Chad James. It's not.
Chad James! Yeah.
Oh.
Wait. Is this an Asura's Wrath reference? Oh!
What?
Oh!
Wait.
Scaredy cats. Okay, there's the demon chest.
Stupid dogs, you made me look bad. What's her?
Hi, Eustace. Bye, Eustace. Oh!
Whoa.
That's brutal. Huh. Is it a tie?
Wait. Huh? What?
It's a tie.
Wait, what? Who won?
Wiz, as happy as I am to avoid on-screen dog murder, wasn't one of them supposed to die?
Not since the Great North Central Singularity event.
It's a tie.
Had a result like this. It can't end like this, right?
Even with Courage's insane cosmic feats, you'd think the Zabrinsky Triangle would be enough to seal the deal. But both pooches could regenerate from basically any kind of physical damage.
Right.
Were incredibly smart in different ways. Scooby was
Oh.
more of a trickster with his dupes, while Courage was a scheming genius. Computer could have given Courage the edge, if not for their canon crossover, where it failed to have solid information on Scooby and the gang.
Okay.
So I guess it came
That's
down
fair.
to their unique
Oh.
abilities. And for 90% of their arsenals, they were evenly matched. Transmutation, mind control, you get it. They're
Mhm.
tunes with basically anything, except for the Chest of Demons and the Dark Matter Meteor.
Right.
Sure, the chest could theoretically always trap Courage, but he'd always be able to escape and destroy it with the dark matter meteor.
But Scooby could repair the damage by reversing time
Okay.
and then trap him again.
And then Courage would break out again.
So it's
you
an
know.
endless cycle. Gotcha.
Ultimately, this
Okay.
battle between man's best friends would never end.
But this is a death battle. Somebody has to die.
Someone did, Wiz. Someone
Well-
Oh,
did.
okay.
I think everyone's gonna be happy with this result.
Scary sometimes.
I don't like dog killers.
Scooby and Courage were incredibly tough opponents that could go blow for blow for blow. They were
I think
smart,
I'm happy
powerful,
with
and
this,
incredibly broken.
the result for this.
Doggone
History
it,
has been
Wiz.
broken.
I guess you could say Eustace had one hell of a rough day. I shih tzu not.
Damn.
Oh, those were awful.
Stop.
God
This
damn it.
battle is a draw.
Congrats to both Courage and Scooby.
Hi, I'm Ben, the voice of Wiz.
Okay.
Thank you so much for watching. We are about to announce the next episode, but before we do that, if you're not a Death Battle member,
All
yet,
right,
please
next
join
time
up
on
below.
Death Battle, we have time stuff. Oh, the Doctor
Okay.
versus a shitty cartoon. I'm kidding.
Rick versus the Doctor.
We are going to be getting Rick and Morty versus Doctor Who, but more on that later. Right now, first of all, Courage versus Scooby is a tie. Can we get a round of applause for this being a tie, though? Like the best possible outcome for this episode.
That is shocking.
So many Death Battle reactors are going to be upset. Maybe. I don't know. I would hope not. I'm happy it's a tie.
Yeah, even Death Battle themselves said that they would never do ties again.
This
I
one legit
guess.
came to a tie, though. If it wasn't for the crossover, we probably would have had a winner.
Maybe.
Well, what did we think of the episode as a whole?
It's really good, in my opinion.
That was fun. The dog facts were kind of cool.
Not one of the. This wasn't the best episode of the season, but it was good.
I can understand that. I'm going back real quick to see who voiced Eustace real quick. Because I know who voiced Scooby and Courage. Because voicing Scooby was Billy, aka Ringmaster. And Edward Bosco came to voice Courage, formerly known as Magneto.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Billy played Eustace and Liam played Computer. Fitting.
Alright.
I think overall, it was a fun episode with a bunch of wacky cartoon antics. I am happy with how it turned out.
And the animation, everybody still didn't do it for me.
I think it could have been better overall, yeah. But happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy with what they were able to do.
Yeah.
As for this was fun. As for next time, we have Rick Sanchez versus the Doctor. If you thought cartoons was bullshit, welcome to Two Kings of Bullshit.
The matchup that was actually showcased in versus Discord.
It was? Huh.
Yeah, it was in the animation. The animation showed that in the background.
I did not know that. Wow, that's kind of cool. And it's going to be interesting because Doctor Who, just like Scooby-Doo, has been around for such a long time compared to like Rick and Morty. But Rick and Morty has made its staple as cartoon. So, it'll be fun to see how these two interact.
Yeah, interesting.
Well, with that being said, thank you folks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction to Scooby-Doo versus Courage the Cowardly Dog. History has been made. It's a freaking frackin' tie, and I'm frackin' happy about that. What did you think of the episode down below? Let us know your thoughts. What do you think of the next time? With that being said, hope you enjoyed the Halloween episode. Fireball, go ahead.
Sawyer.